actually it. I have to throw into a bag of the forgotten gems. Has to be COTI. That is, just to give you a quick rundown, they market themselves as a fintech, which I like because I've posted several tweets asking you guys, give me your picks. There are some, but I still think there aren't enough. And COTI, what it does is empowers organizations to build their own payment solutions, as well as digitize any currency to save time and money. Sounds great. It looks, I want to say great, but it looks like you might be able to get yourself COTI at a nice discount. Now, when I look at weekly and I see RSI kind of lose the 50 point, I think it is something to bear in mind, that it is a bit more demanding asset in terms of how much patience you're going to have to give it for it to do much. Just because it's a lagging indicator, and we're looking here at the weekly, it is going to take time for it to turn, but it's not the end of the world, because you can honestly go down on a smaller time frame and see something else. It's just, I like to look at like the safer option first, even though I'm a true degen at heart. I love trading like daily and like doing crazy leverage sometimes with a tiny bit of money, because I'm not, I'm not that reckless, but I believe sometimes, getting a bag, putting like just notifications on could be like all you need, and what the doctor ordered. So obviously you want to buy where RSI is low, and but you also want to buy at like a reasonable support where it looks strong, because RSI could be down the bottom and the coin could be nowhere near a bottom, and it will keep going lower and lower and lower, and then your investments go lower and lower. So there's a lot to think about in terms of investing like this. There's a lot to take into consideration when you are looking for long-term investments, and just like I said, patience is what you need. So on the weekly chart, I just want to show you once again, it did break out of that downtrend, but funny thing is, it didn't really, unless we move the trend line a small bit. Obviously, if we just kind of made this a confluence and forgot that candle appear, and just went to touch these guys, it retested that support, it retested that trend line, gave a bit of a bump, and then came back down here to the lower support, to that trend line, and then give us another, like that M formation on the weekly, coming back down here, and staying above 6 cents for COTI is important, really important. Losing that level, guys, and you would be most likely looking at up to 3 cents. Don't want to doom and gloom, but look, if market corrects, and we are definitely looking at this possibility, if Bitcoin comes back down from this point on, and there isn't strength in the market, there isn't money flowing into coins, the projects aren't building, don't be surprised to see those coins really, like, see much lower. Now, I'm hoping, because it was holding so well here throughout the bear market, And then we saw that dip, and from December, this was the bottom. I would hope the 5 cent is like, that max level. But once again, guys, because we're kind of coming back down from this 8 cent that failed, coming back here. Keep an eye on the price targets. I'm going to just mark this as a mid-range here. It would be definitely worth putting notifications on around 6.5 cents, 5-6 cents, 6.5 cents, 6 cents, and 5 and a bit. Like I said, front run some of my orders, or even look for lower if you disagree, if you think there could be some bids even lower, because there could be, there really could be. This is a weekly chart, just really depends on the strength of the market. But let's put 8 and 21 and see how this is looking. So didn't really get the cross. It was trying to do it, and I think it would have been brilliant if COTI stayed up above this level. Chances would have been obviously for a much higher getting out of this range, because it was a long range here. It stayed choppy from May all the way to November. So that's 6-7 months. Of side action and losing a very key level to drop a good bit down once again. It's a pity it didn't stay above the 8 cents, but this happens. It happens, guys. But that's giving you kind of like more time to relook at this, find out the fundamentals of it, how the team are working, what's happening, and possibly plan how you're going to buy into this project. Currently, obviously, again, this week, last week I didn't close amazing. This week we're kind of looking potential more downside, even if we see bounces on higher time frames. There's definitely a lot more bearish sentiment. It does look like it wants lower. So looking at this range, staying above 6 cents, and 5 cents would be super duper important. We can only just gouge the market, like I said, week by week, short outlooks, rather than losing your head and assuming, oh my god, we're going to nuke and I'm going to see all the way down to 2 cents or 1 cent or whatever. No doom and gloom, guys. At whatever point you start buying, and it's a strong project that is going into accumulation, you'll find a way to get some profit out of it, and don't be afraid to shave that money off. Honestly, if you start buying here, COTI comes back down to about 6 cents, 6.5 cents, gives you a side action and a bit of a upside movement, bag that profit. Don't be afraid to take it, especially when you see uncertainty still in the market. It is your money that you're protecting, and even small profit that you can use later on to buy lower, or even buy with a trend shift with the flip of this to support and upside. That small profit is still going to go a longer way than if you weren't to take it out of that investment at all. So that's COTI for you guys. Hope this was helpful. You can always ask me questions, and you can always comment and tell me if you're holding it and why, and what are you hoping is going to happen next for COTI.